channel. My name's Angela and this is Devon Thread Tales. Thank you so much for joining me. I apologise for the state that I'm in. I haven't been up very long. I am doing Vlogmas this year. I don't quite know how many videos I will end up uploading, but do you know what? I'm just going to give it a bit of a go. And I did a bit of a cheat because I went out for a Christmas party yesterday, so 30th of November, and it was at Make, so it was sewing themed and Christmas themed, and I thought I would start there. So I'm going to hand you over to myself from last night, and I'll see you in a bit.
So it is about, what time is it? Oh, it's 3:30. It's actually later than I thought. So I'm just going to get myself ready. So I know this is strictly cheating because it's the day before, but I thought it'd be really nice to share with you what I'm doing for my Christmas party with Make. I just think, you know, this is a sewing channel and it'd be nice to share some sewing-y type Christmas celebrations. So I am planning on wearing that Joni dress that's behind me. So I'm just looking at it. Look at the hem. I wonder if that's dropped, or I wonder if that's just because it's on the hanger. It's really going like that, isn't it? Particularly on one side. Might have to change my idea of what I'm wearing if I put it on and it looks like that when I put it on. Oh dear me. So I'm going to Make. I'm being picked up by one of the lovely other teachers and a lady that works in Make. And if you ever go in there and you come across a lady called Di, that's who's picking me up. She is just lovely. She's such a lovely lady. So we're going in together so that we can have something to drink, and then my husband's going to pick us up and drop us home and drop Lizzie home as well. So so we can all go out and celebrate safely without having any accidents or anything like that. So yeah, so I'm trying to decide whether to do my hair curly or straight. If I do it curly, I'll only diffuse it, so it's not like it's going to take, you know, it's not like I have to spend ages doing any kind of particular preparation as such, but it does take quite a long time to do, and I don't think anybody from Make has ever seen me with curly hair, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, I feel really weird getting myself ready, filming myself. I've never done this before. So I'm really excited about opening up the advent calendar, which I'm guessing I will put in my video after you've seen all this. And I've decided that I am not going to video and bring out a huge long video every day. So my Vlogmas is going to be, I'm going to open up my calendar every day. So I've got my advent calendar from the Beyond the Pink Door, and I've also got an advent calendar coming from Karen, who is So Little Time, which she and I have done this just off of our own back and decided to do each other an advent calendar each. Although I will say I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous about what I've got her. What if what I've got her isn't as nice as what she's got me? I know it's really silly because it's the thought that counts, isn't it? I'm like, oh gosh. So yeah, so she's going to send that to me. I'm sending it to her, but we're not doing it over 24 days like an ordinary advent calendar. We're actually doing it over 20 days. So we're not going to start opening ours until around about the 4th, I think, of December. I haven't actually sent mine off yet, so I need to do that tomorrow. And I thought what I would do is I would video myself opening up my advent calendar every day. But if I have a day where I am just working and I'm not doing anything Christmassy, there's no point in sharing that with you because you don't want to see that, do you? So I thought that I would amalgamate those days together. Now, what I will say is, unlike any other year, I have a lot of Christmas parties to go to. I'm like, I cannot believe how many Christmas occasion things I'm going to. So I have about 4 different work stews between myself and my husband that I'm going to, and yeah, it's just crazy. So I will be sharing all of those things with you because I thought that'd be really nice. And when we decorate our house, and I'll definitely be doing a bit of cooking. And what else will I be doing? A bit of cooking, getting my girls from the train station. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for them to come home. And they are so desperate to come home now as well. I think they've really had enough of studying and what have you. And it's cold and it's wintry, and they've never had a Christmas where they're not home for the majority of December. So they're feeling all a little bit strange at the moment that they're not home, and we're having conversations most days, and most days the conversation goes, I really want to come home, and I go, yeah, I know, darling, you'll be home soon, I know, but I really wish I was home now, I know. And that's how the conversation keeps kind of going. And there's so many different group chats that we're all creating of, you know, who's like taking one person out of the group chat and it's all that person's Christmas presents, and then another group chat with that person's Christmas presents, and we're all like discussing it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, in a minute I'm going to make a mistake and put the wrong thing on the wrong group chat. So I'm going to finish off getting ready, and then I'll share with you what I'm wearing. I'm hoping I'm going to wear that dress. I'm a bit worried about it now. I didn't notice it when I took it out of the cupboard. I haven't actually worn it for over 12 months, although the hanger is hanging down. We'll see. Anyway, right, see you in a bit. Okay, makeup done. I always feel a bit weird when I'm going out because I put on a little bit heavier eye makeup, and I don't tend to wear really heavy eye makeup. I mean, it's not really heavy, it's just I put a bit of darker stuff around my eyes, and I always think, oh, it doesn't look really like me when I do that, but anyway. So I think I'm going to go and dry my hair, but I'm going to take my dressing gown off to do that, so I won't video that. And I think I think I'm going to go curly, and then I'll come back once I've done that and I'm changed and let you see what I'm wearing. Okay. Oh, I've just put some hairspray on. I think I've just swallowed a bit. So I've kind of zhuzhed my hair up. I don't do my hair like this very often because I get to this stage, I'm so used to wearing my hair straight, I get to this stage and I think, I don't quite know what to do now. And sometimes I don't put any clips or anything in it and it falls perfectly fine, and I think, oh, that's okay. But today it's kind of gone a little bit haywire, so I've just put a couple of pins in at the back just to keep that fringy bit sort of out of the way. But I don't know, do you think that's okay? Not that you can answer me in time for me to make any decisions. So I can't remember if I've said what we're doing tonight. So I'm going to make, and we're actually going to have our party in the Make building with all of the teachers that teach at Make. And it's really nice actually because I've met quite a few of the teachers, but I certainly haven't met all of them, so it would be really nice to meet everybody and put faces to names and all that kind of thing. And we're actually going to do some Christmas embroidery. So, oh gosh, caught in my hair. One of the teachers does embroidery, and she's going to teach us to do some Christmas embroidery, so that'll be really nice. But we're meeting first and we're going to go for some cocktails. Ooh. And then Lizzie is ordering in lots of pizzas, and knowing Lizzie, that'll be like really nice, really nice pizzas. She's ordering in some pizzas and she's taking some Prosecco, and yeah, just generally going to have a little bit of a knees up and a bit of time together. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I don't want to drink too much. I mean, I know I said earlier we're getting lifts so we can have a drink. I don't want to drink too much because I've got another party tomorrow night. And I've got another party the night after. Honestly, it's not good, is it, really? I never do this at all. I'm never sort of into the whole, doing loads and loads of parties and all this kind of thing, but it just so happens this is the way it's turned out. Yeah, anyway. So I've put my dress on. I'll have to change the position of how I'm stood so that you can see it, but I've put my dress on. And I don't think the hem is perfect, but it's not as bad as what it looked when it was hanging up on the hanger over there. So I think it's okay. I'm going to wear, I would like to wear bare legs and like really nice heels. But first of all, I don't think it's that kind of party. So I think I'm going to put on big thick black tights and some little black boots because I think that will work well. And it is so cold here at the moment. So it will be good just to just to have a bit of warmth. I'll take a cardigan or something with me, but I've got a great big coat. I've got, I don't know if you remember, I've got a big black and white Lola coat, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to wear that with a big red scarf, which I think then goes all well with the black and white. I'm not sure about my hair. I'm not sure I'm very happy with how that looks, but I've done it now, so I've got to kind of stick with it. Anyway, I will show you what I'm wearing in the full. So here we have it. I have the Tilly the Buttons Joni dress on, which is from her stretch book, and I've got it on in a viscose jersey, which I got as a gift from Minerva in exchange for a blog post. So I just realised the camera angle's a bit strange. I've dropped this phone a couple of times trying to record this. You ended up in my fireplace a minute ago. It's a good job it wasn't on, isn't it? So I think I'm happy with this. It's kind of, I feel dressed up enough that I feel like I've made an effort, but I also feel comfortable enough to sit around and have pizza and do some embroidery. So yes, that'll be fine. And I think the hair's all right, isn't it? So I am going to, when I eventually go out, I'm going to put this on with my bright red scarf, and I'm going to put it on with my Joni coat. No, not Joni coat, it's the Joni dress, isn't it? My Lola coat, which is from the Sew Over It original ebook, the first ebook that they brought out, and I quite like this. I totally forgot that I had this coat. I was looking for something else in a cupboard and found it and thought, oh, actually that'd be perfect for tonight. It's in this really thick fabric that I bought from a Birmingham market store, and it's really lovely and warm and snuggly, and with the scarf sort of over it as well, the black and white with the red, I think that sort of goes quite well yeah, I think that goes sort of okay, and it'll keep me warm enough. You know, I'm only going to be going in and out from the car really. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be wearing, and I will put some pictures up of how the evening has gone, and I'll show you some of the embroidery and things tomorrow when I will be opening my advent calendar. So see you in a bit. So it's now officially day one of Vlogmas, 1st December. Whoop, whoop. I've even changed my little calendar. I'm now dressed, so I don't look quite as bad as I did when I first came on the video. I've got my cup of tea in my favourite cup. So I am all ready to rock and roll. So first of all, I'm going to share with you what I've got on today. I've got a pair of ready to wear jeans on with my favourite fluffy socks. And I've got on a Tilly the Buttons Marnie top. Now, I don't know whether I've ever shared this with you, because I had, it was either last year or the year before, I had a really quiet period of not coming onto YouTube very much, so I don't know if I actually shared this with you, but I made this because I was going away with the lovely Helen from Stitch Rip Repeat, and we went to see the Northern Soul Sisters, and we all met up in Birmingham. We had sort of a bit of a weekend together and fabric shopping and all that kind of thing. It was really great, and we decided we were all going to make the Marnie. So I made this. Now, this wasn't a top that I really wanted to make, or a dress. It has so many different options with it. It's really great. So it has, I've made it, I'll tell you how I've made it and then tell you the other options. I've made it with the little frill collar, which in this patterned fabric you can't really see, but it's got this little frilled collar. I've got a plain yoke here, and then it's gathered across here. I've got plain sleeves, and then it's got these big billowy sort of sleeves that go like that, and elastic in the bottom. And then my top, when it's untucked, sort of comes to probably about there, I think, which I can't actually remember if I extended it or anything like that. I think I kept the pattern as it should be, but I did size down. I do remember that, because the Marnie is really, really big. So I think I come up, or I certainly did at the time, I came up as a size 4. If I redid my measurements now, I might even be somewhere between a 4 and a 5. I'm not quite sure, but I definitely made this in a size 3. And if I sort of do that, it doesn't pull across the back or anything like that. So that's the only thing that I did different, is that I sized down. But you can make it so that this panel here and these sleeves have got pin tucks, and you can sort of make them, they look all wavy, and they're really, really nice. I love that detail of the pattern, and it is something that I think I would like to make, but you would absolutely have to do it in a totally plain fabric, because it would just be lost on this. So it would be work that I had done that would then just not, you know, you wouldn't benefit from it because you wouldn't be able to see it at all. And I love this fabric. This is a viscose twill, so it's a bit thicker than an ordinary viscose, but it's still as drapey and it's really lovely. And I saw it in my cupboard this morning and thought, I never wear that. I just think of it as something that doesn't suit me. And I kind of pulled it out and thought, do you know what? No, let's just go for this today. And I've put it on and I'm like, really like this. Why don't I wear this? So I think I might be wearing it a bit more. Anyway, enough about what I'm wearing. On to last night. So I shared with you myself getting ready. And when we got there, we went over to a local pub from Make, which I'd never been to before. And it was such a lovely little pub. It was really, really nice. They had proper craft beers and they had mulled wine on the go and all that kind of thing. And it was just a really lovely little pub. Now, I've driven past this pub loads and loads and loads of times because of working at Make. And I've just kind of gone, it's just a pub, you know, I've not really thought anything of it. And when we got there, they said, we're just going to have a drink in the pub first before we get going. And I was really surprised when I walked in at how absolutely lovely it was. So I might even go back there because apparently they do really nice tapas and things as well. So if you're somebody that lives in Plymouth or locally, I'll put the name of the pub across the bottom of the screen because I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. Obviously, it's me. And then we went back into Make and we went up into one of their studios, and Lizzie had provided a whole range of snacks and nibbles, which was lovely. And then we had some wine and soft drinks and things like that. And then she ordered in these lovely pizzas. And I said last night, I bet they'll be nice. And they were. There were these proper artisan, beautiful pizzas. They were just absolutely lovely. And she didn't order, you know, it wasn't over the top. We all had plenty. She'd made a cake and yeah, it was just a lovely evening. And one of the teachers there was called B, and she had given us all one of these bags. Obviously Lizzie had organised this with her, but she gave us one of these bags, and inside, I put a picture up on the screen, was everything that we needed to make a little wreath embroidery. And it was just such a lovely idea, and I'll put an image up of what the finished embroidery is meant to look like. And we all just sat, and the lady called B sort of taught us what we were doing and how to do it. And I got as far as this, so I've got just the inside of the wreath to do, and everybody's was different. Some people's wreaths were sparse. I think mine's a little bit more sparse, and then some were really, really thick and lots of the green. And she's given us these beads, a bit shiny isn't it on the screen, these beads to then decorate our wreaths with. And I thought that's going to be such a lovely little thing to then decorate, you know, have as a decoration in your house, or gift to somebody. And she gave us this fabric, and that's to back the back of it, so that when you put it all together, you don't then see all the back looking like that. So that then goes on the back, and I just thought it was lovely, a little handbook. So yeah, we had such a lovely evening, and it was so nice. I only had a couple of drinks, so that was good. I didn't have a headache this morning, so that was good. So I am going out tonight, so I will share tonight in tomorrow's video, if that makes sense. I hope that's okay. So tonight is like a proper big do, and I'm really, really nervous about it because I haven't ever met anybody from where we're going. It's somewhere that John goes to work, and he hasn't been there for very long, and I know John. That's it. That's the only person that I know that's going. So tonight's going to feel like a really weird thing. And I'm going to go all out. I'm going to wear my dressmaker's ball dress that I made last year for the dressmaker's ball, which is a beautiful Vogue dress in black and white. I'll share it with you tomorrow. But I'm like, do you know what? I don't know anybody, so I'm just going to go all out and I'm going to wear that. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that, and I'll share that with you tomorrow. But shall we get on with opening the advent calendar? I'm so very excited about doing this. So I have got, and I'm so sorry about the last time I did a video about putting a big black screen up and a big box on the screen, but I suddenly realized afterwards that I might have to keep it a secret, and I wasn't really sure. But I have got, and I can reveal today, the Beyond the Pink Door Think Pink advent calendar, and I'm very, 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 very excited about this. So shall we get opening? I haven't even opened it. Look, it's all totally sealed up with this lovely sticker, this lovely wreath sticker. So
Let's open this. Oh my gosh, oh, I've ripped it. Oh, it's got a little doggy nose poking through the wreath. Isn't that cute? Oh, I didn't notice that before. So you're going to see this just as I'm seeing it. Open up, open up. Da, 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 da. So there is a postcard which has something written on it. So I'll look at that in a second. And lots of individually wrapped presents with stickers with the numbers on them. And the postcard, that's a very nice postcard, isn't it? It says, may your advent be merry and bright. Andrea, Caroline and Sarah. Oh, and there's a scanny thing on it. So I'm guessing there might be something that we need to scan at some point. So let me have a look for number 1. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? Right, where are we? 9, 11, 7. Oh, they're all out of order. Oh, smells nice. There's something really nice and smelling in here. Right, number 1. Here we go. Oh, I feel like a child. They're all wrapped up in these really lovely spotty papers, look, as well. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get away with not ripping that sticker. No, I'm just going to have to rip through it. That's okay. What would I keep them for anyway? Okay. Sorry about the rustling. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Do you know what I thought that was then? I thought it was a tin of paint. It's a candle. Or is this might be what I can smell. I don't know actually. Hand poured in Ireland. Scent number 1. Fresh lime and amber, coconut and soy wax. Oh, that sounds really lovely. Right, can I open this up? Have a little look in my toolbox here and see if I can find something to open it. Bear with, I'll be back. Right, I have actually now opened it. So I'll properly show you, shall I? So there is the candle, and I know that I've never had a Think Pink, oh no, I have had one Think Pink box before, but I've seen lots of other people obviously open their Think Pink boxes and their advent calendars from last year, and I know that Andrea's really, really good at sourcing really beautiful, lovely, sort of locally produced gifts and things. So yeah, I'm so looking forward to opening all of these different things. So I'm going to open it up. Oh my gosh, I love this kind of smell. Really, really, really fresh and really light. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. What a shame you can't smell it. Do you have a whiff? Oh, it's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. Oh, I might even put that on. Apparently it will burn for a maximum of 20 hours. So that's great, isn't it? So it's not a tin of paint. Do you know when you can go into hardware stores and you can get little sample tins of paint? As I opened it up, I thought, oh, that's weird. Why have we got a tin of paint? But that's absolutely lovely. So thank you very much, Andrea. I can't wait to see what's in the rest of these boxes. I know that there is there's some kind of secret with it all, so I'm very excited about what that's going to be. So we will find out, won't we? Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you there. I'm going to try and keep these videos short. This is going to probably be the very longest of all the videos, but I will keep them shorter than this, I absolutely promise. But I'll see you tomorrow. Happy first day of Vlogmas, everybody. Bye.